everyone, so today I am joined by two very, very special, very amazing people here. We have Fleur and Susie today, and we filmed a couple of videos today, so I'll talk about those later, but they'll all be linked below for you. And today we're now talking about what's in our makeup bags. So we all have brought our makeup bags along. They're all pretty stuffed, I'd say.
Mine's out. I actually took everything else out of mine. It's really empty.
Yeah, so we're just going to go through our makeup bags, talk about some of the things that we're using at the moment, some of our current favourites. So who would like to start?
Susie.
Me
She's
again.
in charge.
Susie on the end, go for you.
I hate going first. So yeah, this is my makeup bag.
It's really pretty.
It's from Bagsy. It's got flamingos on it. I love it. It's adorable. First thing in it is my Hourglass Bronzer, which I discovered through this one over here recently.
Good.
And it is so good and so pretty. I have the shade
I
Radiant
feel like we've had a full-on
Bronze.
Hourglass loving. Like, seriously, we've been talking about it so much. It's great.
I have the shade Radiant Bronze Light, which is the darker one.
I was going to say, I think it looks darker than my one. I think I have the light one.
In the winter, I will definitely be buying the kind of lighter shade because even at the moment, I'm not super tanned. So I just use the kind of lighter half in it. It is good that they come kind of in slight marbled halves, so you can, if you're paler, you don't have to use the whole thing. But yeah, at the moment I'm using the slightly lighter part, and I absolutely love this. I'm obsessed with it.
I love that one too.
So glowy. My makeup bag is actually my own makeup bag. I'm kind of blowing my own trumpet here. Yeah, this came out last week, but I've actually been using it for
It's a
a
really
while.
good size. Like, it's nice.
Yeah, you know what? I was like, I don't want a small one. I want a massive makeup bag. You unpop the sides, you're like, I can fit everything in here. Although I did take everything else out, so there's actually not much.
You have much space in it,
but the first thing I have is a new foundation that I've been trying out. I bought this when I was in New York, because is it out in England yet?
I think so. I feel like it's just come out, or maybe it is just about to come out.
Too Faced is always harder to find here.
Yeah,
I think.
they don't really sell it
many places. So I'd heard a few people talking about this, and I just really wanted to try it. It's oil free, but it has a really nice finish. Like, it's not too matte, and it's not overly shiny. It's like a really natural looking finish, and it's actually really high coverage, but it doesn't look too fake, I don't think.
Looking at your skin, and you've got it on now, it just looks like your skin, and that's an amazing thing for a full coverage foundation, because usually you can see it.
Yeah, it's
but
like
it looks
caked
great,
on.
And it's nice. It looks a good one.
Yeah, so I'm liking this so far.
Okay, so my makeup bag is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is actually not out yet, I don't think. This is from her Christmas collection for this year. It's so beautiful. It's kind of like purple and rose gold. I love that it has this little zip. You probably won't be able to see it. I might do a close-up, but it's a tiny little Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. Really cute. I love little details like that. So I have a base product as well. This is going to be no surprises to all of you, because how many times have I talked about this now? But I'm going to do it again. Why not? It's the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I actually have a new tube of this, and it feels so good. And this is just my favourite base ever. It's basically a tinted moisturiser, but I find I can get away with this for natural days, like in between, and then really super kind of going out makeup. It just works so well. It's really hydrating, great for dry skin, which I definitely have, and I honestly don't think I will ever use another base product and love it as much as this. It's just my favourite thing. You like this as well, don't you?
We've both bought it with
us,
like
you
and we keep running off with each other's.
Except yours is 5 shades dark, which makes things a little bit awkward.
So the next product in my makeup bag is a concealer, and this is kind of a brightening, highlighting, illuminating type concealer. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Mini Miracle Eye Wand. I always get the name of this wrong, but it's basically a double-sided eye wand that has eye cream and concealer, and I absolutely love this. I have a real issue with dark circles, and it's really brightening and covering, and also very perfecting on the skin as well, so it's kind of a nice last step to your makeup as well.
I really want to try that. It's really
good. So good. The coverage is incredible.
The one thing is there is kind of a limited shade range, I feel like, and I'm shade 2, and I'm now in need of kind of shade 3, but shade 3 is definitely going to be a slight bit too dark, so there's really not the in-between like there is with her foundations.
There are only 3?
I think there are quite
5.
Yeah.
But with the foundations, there's 15 shades, so you obviously get a lot more choice.
Like 0.5s, and I need like 2.5 right now, so this is ever so slightly too light, but I still love it, and I continue to use it and just bronze up over my eyes.
My next one is a highlighter, and this is from the Balm.
That's a different one than I had.
Do you have the Mary Lou?
Mary Lou, which is probably my favourite highlighter ever.
Yeah, see, I think it's amazing, and I don't think enough people talk about it all the time. So yeah, Cindy Luminizer is I think it's like the pinky one.
Can I try it?
Mary? Yeah. I can't remember which one's which.
Yeah, it's like rose gold almost.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
pretty.
I think the reason why a lot of people are like, is I don't really like their kind of sexual innuendo packaging and names.
Packaging.
It's quite raunchy.
The eyeshadow palette is great as well. The
one with all the naked men on it.
Yeah.
This is why there's naked men on everything.
So I actually have another product from the Balm. This is one of their blushes. I've only tried this recently actually, but it's really good. It's the Instain blush. Not sure what the colour is because there's so much writing on here. I think it's the shade Argyle, but it's a really pretty pink colour. But these blushes are actually supposed to be stains. So they're powders, but they're stains. So they're really long lasting, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure how well this works kind of like through foundation and then concealer and whatever else you have on your skin first. But I feel like the colour lasts a lot longer than other blushes. So I've really been enjoying this. I haven't used it too much, but I think it's a nice pretty pink, so if you're going for kind of more of a cool toned look or if you've got a nude lip on, I think this is a nice one. So yeah, that's been in my makeup bag for a while.
What have you got next?
My next product will be no surprise to anyone. I just thought I'd throw this in for the laughs and all of that, but it's the Complexion Fast Stroke Liquid Liner. I absolutely love this and it's always in any makeup bag that I take out. It's just my favourite eyeliner ever. It's super kind of jet black with a slight gloss but not too much, and it just lasts all day, doesn't move.
Susie's responsible for most of the sales of the Complexion Fast Stroke Liner because you talk about it so much. How many of those have you been through?
I can't count. I've been using it since I was 15 and I go through one maybe every 5 months, 4 to 5 months, I'm going to say. They last for ages because it's so liquidy, but it's not too liquidy.
What's the brush like?
Looks like this.
It's a spongy one.
It's like this is quite gross because I'm a few months into this one now.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah,
I can never get on with those because I find it's quite rigid, which some people love. I can't quite. I need something that's a little bit more flexible to do my
I like
eyeliner.
the flexible.
Yeah.
And talking of that, I feel like leads perfectly. I have a liquid liner as well. This is the YSL Shocking Liquid Liner. They do an amazing blue one of these, but I'm not brave enough to wear it.
Is
but
it
if you
bright
try
blue or
it,
navy
it's
blue?
like cobalt /
wow.
electric.
It
is really bright, but it's incredible. Like I don't think I'm brave enough to wear it, but I just have the black one. For some reason, it's just really easy to apply. I'm really into liquid liners. I love the Steeler one, but sometimes I find it's a little bit glossy.
Sometimes,
you know,
I can see how
quite a shiny finish, whereas this one isn't. And it stays on nicely. Probably doesn't stay on as well as the Steeler one, but this is like my more of a daytime one, and I like it. And it's dinky too.
I need to try
Very nice. I have concealer next. This is kind of more of a budget option, and it's something that I picked up on a complete whim. I think I was on holiday, forgot my concealer, panicked and went out and bought this, and I've actually ended up absolutely loving it. It's the Rimmel Match Perfection Skin Tone Adapting Concealer, and it's just so good. I use it under my eyes, around my face, and I find it has amazing coverage, but it never looks cakey, which I think is quite hard to find in a concealer. Do you like this?
I discovered it a few years. I haven't used it in a while, but I was obsessed with it for like a full year of YouTube, and I used to talk about it all the time.
For some reason, it just works, and it just looks good on your skin.
Yeah, it's really good. Do you like the foundation as well?
I do, yeah. I tried it quite recently and I really like it, yeah. I kind of like the applicator too. You sort of squeeze it out and then it has a little brush on the end rather than twisting. You know, when you twist and twist and twist and nothing comes out. So I like this one.
I feel like I'm surprised we haven't heard more about it.
I know, because this has probably been around for years and years because I think the foundation has, so... Yeah, this needs more love, so I'm giving it lots of love.
So being me, I have to have another eyeliner in my makeup bag. I can't just travel with one, but this one is a Kohl one, and it's a new one from NARS. And it is there. I can't remember what the name of it is, and it is not on the packaging. Do you remember what we went to the launch?
It's called the Kholiner, but it's all one word. It's Kholiner Minorque or something like that. It's got an odd one. It's an odd name.
An amazing, like, super jet black Kohl liner, and I've kind of got this on over my liquid liner and all like smudged out today. Yeah, I really like it. It's super kind of jet black. It is pretty
write a list of all these things I need to try. I'm like, I need that, I need that, I need that. My next one, I actually have 2 lip products. I'm going to go for the lipstick first. Again, another one from YSL. I'm loving this at the moment. They've reformulated their lipsticks, I think. This is the Rouge Pure Couture. And this colour is the most incredible red. It's number 64. And I just really like it. It's not glossy, but it's not quite matte. It's that really nice satin finish, so it's really comfortable to wear, but it's not too much. I just really like the colour.
So pretty.
It's like a nice kind of crimson.
That's going to be perfect at Christmas.
So good. I love it.
Sniffing lipsticks. Oh yeah.
As you do, do you want to smell?
I love.
I have to resist the temptation to put lipstick on it. Yeah, new matte lipsticks when you open them up, you're like,
vanilla.
Vanilla.
Yeah, which, speaking of knee MAC lipsticks,
Yeah.
perfect. I have one of these. This is Tropic Tonic. Again, I feel like we're both in love with this at the moment. I'd never seen this before,
I've
and I
never
just
heard of it
thought,
before.
so I've got on my lips right now.
Oh.
Just such a pretty coral. I bought this kind of wishing that summer would last a little bit longer, but it's from the matte range, and I'm not sure if this is something MAC have recently brought out, but they had a whole stand of lipsticks that were matte, and they were the same kind of matte as, is it Ruby Woo?
It's like ultra matte.
Super velvet, really lovely. Although this, I don't feel this one is drying matte, but it
Ruby
looks
Woo, I
really
think,
pretty.
sometimes a little
Ruby
bit-
Woo can
it's
be a
hard
bit like
yeah.
super dehydrating on your lips, but they had this amazing range of matte ones, and I've just picked this one up because it looked like such a pretty colour. So this has been the kind of go-to lipstick for me recently. It's really brightening.
nice.
It makes your skin just look brighter, and it's just a nice everyday colour, but with a bit more colour than you would usually go for. So that's been in there for ages.
I love that. I'm going to follow up with a lipstick, and this is the last thing I have in my makeup bag, and it's from Kiko, which isn't a brand that I've always been overly interested in ever, but they sent over a few things, and this caught my eye. And
Packaging is amazing.
it's beautiful, rose gold packaging, and this is the shade 01. It's very similar to Soar from MAC in
Oh, so if you're
lipstick
looking for a
form.
budget option of that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Perfect.
in non-lip pencil form, but yeah, I absolutely love this. I've been wearing this a lot this holiday, and as with the YSL lipstick, it's really comfortable to wear because it's quite creamy, but it doesn't move around, and I really like that because I hate it when you kind of end
yeah,
up.
sometimes
with
you can find the
a
best
smudge.
lipstick colour, and if it's not comfortable, if it doesn't
Yeah.
feel right, it's just not worth wearing.
Or if you get a hair in it and it like drags
Oh,
it across and you get
yeah.
like that little line, you're like, no. I have another lip product actually, which is my own one. Again, this came out last week. It's one I'm wearing, so I thought I should
Okay.
put it in this. It's called Written in the Stars, and yeah, it's just a very like neutral kind of your lips but better colour. Is that the
it's really
second time I've said
really
it in this
nice.
video? Was
Yeah.
that the last video? Like, we
I
keep
feel like
saying
I
it.
said it in the last one.
Yeah, you
definitely.
said it. But yeah, it's just a very neutral, like perfect everyday colour, and it smells like vanilla because that's my
Is that the
favourite.
smell?
I have
I
a
haven't
sniff?
smelt these yet.
Yeah, because you weren't at the launch.
No, I wasn't there. Really sad. Oh, it's a good one.
It smells like
It's a good-
cake.
That sounds amazing. You want that to eat that once it's on your lips.
Yeah, you're like, well, actually, like for some reason, it like isn't quite as strong when you put it on your lips. So it's like you can't really smell it, but you like taste it.
That's not
I
too
think
bad
that's
because if
nice.
your lips are smelling like cake for
too
most
much.
of the
Yeah,
day,
you'll
it's a
be-
bit too much. So my last product is a mascara. This is another kind of budget option from the drugstore. L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I actually picked this up when I was in the States. This mascara has obviously been around for so many years, but I was never kind of into it because the brush is so skinny and really thin. But I tried it and it's actually incredible. Like it lengthens, it gives a bit of volume, but it's just given me the longest lashes I've ever had. So I was really impressed with this, and I think this is the only thing I've been using. I have a few other mascaras in here, like the Too Faced one, but this is the only thing I really reach for nowadays, which is strange because I thought I wouldn't like it, but I really, really do think it's just the best, probably the best drugstore mascara, and I find L'Oreal quite good for
That's
mascaras.
okay.
but
That is a statement.
that is a bold claim, but this I think is the best. So that is everything in our makeup bags, our kind of current favourites. I hope you enjoyed watching that, guys. That was really fun to film. So we've also done a few other videos. We're about to film a few others as well. We've got a high-end kind of holy grail beauty favourites on FLEUR'S channel, and then for SUZIE'S we've gone for autumn makeup favourites. So I will leave that linked down below for you to go check out their videos, and we will see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.